Shulini TV. News from the campus.
Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the weekly Shulini TV news. I am Anushka bringing you the latest news stories from the campus. First, the headlines. University takes the lead in providing relief to COVID patients. Academic progression scheme announced for Shulini students. Workshop held by experts coaches on the theme Winning from Within. International Family Day celebrated by involving parents of students. And now, the news in details. Shulini University has taken the lead to provide medical relief to COVID patients primarily in rural areas of Solan district of Himachal Pradesh. Arzu, can you provide us more information on this?
Yes, Anushka. The university has taken the laudable initiative to provide relief for COVID patients in these difficult times. The relief and assistance include provisions for about 100 beds along with necessary medical equipment like oxygen cylinders and concentrators, ventilators and other ICU facilities.
The university has set a target of funding relief worth 1 crore rupees and has already generated about 75 lakh rupees for the purpose. The funds are to be utilized in association with the Himachal Pradesh Government Health Department after consultations with the State Health Minister Mr. Rajiv Sajal and NGOs.
The project was conceived and executed by the senior management of Shulini University, including its Chancellor Professor P.K. Khosla, President of the Foundation for Life Sciences and Business Management, Mrs. Sarosh Khosla, Pro-Chancellor Mr. Vishal Anand and Vice-Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla, who made personal contributions to set up the fund. The staff of the university has also offered to donate 1 day's salary towards the fund.
Thank you, Arzu. Up next, we have Rishabh telling us about a special scheme for Shulini students for higher studies. Go ahead, Rishabh.
Shulini University has started Shulini Academic Progression Scholarship, also known as SAPS, which is India's top scholarship program for MBA and postgraduate program in the university. A total number of 50 scholarships worth Rs 40,000 are available for MBA. A limited number of scholarships worth Rs 30,000 each are also available for postgraduate program. The eligible criteria for scholarship that it is only available for the existing students in Shulini University and SILB. The student must have attained a minimum of 6.5 OGPA and must not have applied for more than 2 reappear examinations.
That's good opportunity for the existing students to go for higher studies in the same institution. We now have Khushi giving us information on the celebration of International Family Day. Yes, Khushi?
Shulini University celebrated International Family Day and organized a series of events, which included activities like dancing, singing, playing Antakshari with family and friends. The event started with an address by Chancellor Professor P.K. Khosla.
The winner of the poster making was Pooja Vaswani and second prize was won by Himani Devi. In the dance competition, first position was grabbed by Shubhangi Sood, second was won by Archana and third was given to Shaurya. The declamation competition was won by Vishali Thakur and second position went to Ruchika Sharma. Antakshari competition was won by team Shreya Chandel and second position by team Tanya. In photography, a faculty member, Dr. Amar Rao, assistant professor, won a special prize.
Vice Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla appreciated the efforts put for organizing the events. He said happy people are the successful people. The event was organized by Dean Student Welfare Mrs. Poonam Nanda, who underlined the importance of family.
That brings us to a workshop on a unique coaching program launched in the university for students. Simran gets us more information. Go ahead, Simran.
A workshop under the We Empower coaching program was organized at Shulini University on the theme Winning from Within for the student and faculty member. Key speaker for the session were two senior facilitators, Ms. Sushma Bhantia and Mr. Sanyog Jain. Ms. Payal Jindal Khanna, senior coach and assistant professor who organized the workshop, said the VE coaching program is bringing a series of 3-group coaching workshops as part of its pilot phase.
That would be nice. And now, under our series, Voices from Campus, journalism student Om talked to a few students on the recent arrest of some persons for merely putting up posters. What more can you tell us about it, Om?
The recent incident in which 25 people were arrested in the national capital, including a couple of unemployed youth, an auto rickshaw driver and a printer, for putting up posters against the government has shocked the nation. We talked to a cross-section of students and here is what they have to say.
Arresting people just because they use posters criticizing the government, which, mind you, did hold a bit of a truth in them, is a shameful act on the part of the government. This incident clearly highlighted the fact that there is no real democracy or the freedom of free speech in our country. Arresting people just because they supported their views, which happen to be different from the government, doesn't this imply that the country is being run by the Modi penal code? I think the government should look back on their actions since it did send out vaccines to other countries before getting our own population vaccinated. Hence the public backlash.
So, my views regarding the arrest of 17 people who were criticizing PM through posters that it's a democratic country. We all have the right to protest against anything which seems unfair to us. But they have been protesting in a very bad time. When whole world is facing such a pandemic which is taking lives of many, they have come out and protesting in roads, which was very wrong, and they were breaking the protocols. So what has been done to them was correct, and the police who arrested them has done the right thing. I support the police, and it should be a lesson to all who think that protesting in such a pandemic and breaking the protocols is correct.
That I know that our government is doing what is best for us. But arresting people just because they are questioning government is a crime in front of my eyes. Government is supposed to serve us, not to rule over us. And if you don't even have explanation about your action regarding the country which you have taken the oath to serve, I think somewhere it's you who is at fault. People need explanation and you will have to listen to us. It's a democratic country and we will not tolerate anyone's dictatorship.
The general view appears to be that the government has overreacted and it should not come harshly on criticism of its action.
Thanks, Om. We now bring you the highlights of Radio Shulni for next week. RJ Arzama shall brief you on this.
Hello everyone, I am Arjuma and today I am here with a list of shows on Radio Shulini for this week. And the shows are Healthy Baatein by RJ Aditi, Meri Kalam Se by RJ Om, Corona Warriors by RJ Manish and Poetry Pod by RJ Shubhika. Do show your love and support. Till then, stay safe and stay happy.
That's all for this week. Thank you for watching. We shall bring you the next edition the next Friday. Until then, stay tuned, take care, stay safe.